Hey guys, welcome to day 7 of the Fitboss Training. You are halfway done. That's awesome. One more week to go. One more week of some awesome information that will help you get your Beachbody biz off the ground. Today I want to talk about follow-up and objections. This can be a touchy subject. And the reason for that is because we as coaches want to help people so badly, but at the same time, we don't want to be pushy, we don't want to be salesy, and we certainly don't want to hear the word no. But here it is, guys. You're gonna hear the word no. And actually, you kind of want to make that your goal. You want to go for no. Because I always look at no's as like, sweet. That means they can go on my list for me to contact next month. And then, slowly they start to say yes. So if you keep having people tell you no, 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 that just means you have more people to follow up with next month and the month after. So please promise me that you will not take someone saying no to you personally. It has nothing to do with you. It really doesn't. They're usually not ready, and you don't want to work with people that aren't ready yet. They're not going to get results. So you honestly want to wait them out, and you just want to show them that you care. You want to find out what their health and fitness goals are, and then you want to follow up with them about that. So we're going to talk about objections first. And when you get an objection, you want to put yourself in their shoes. So you're going to do 3 F's, and they're good F's. You're going to feel, felt, and found. Okay? Feel, felt, found. I'm just like looking at my notes because I want to make sure I get this right. So say someone tells you, oh, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready to pay for a program and pay for Shakeology yet. You can say, oh my gosh, I totally felt the same way when I started. Or first you can say, I totally understand how you feel. I felt the same way when I started. I was a little bit overwhelmed by the cost, but I have found that since I've started, I feel better, and I've actually been able to save money because I no longer buy junk at the grocery store. I no longer get fast food. I don't stop at Starbucks anymore. And overall, I don't I don't have the cravings anymore, or whatever your story is, because you don't want to just sit there and make stuff up. You want to actually talk from your personal experience. So you're drinking Shakeology now, you're a coach. Why? Why do you feel that it's so worth it every month? And you're just relating to them. I understand how you feel. I felt the same way. I have found that. And then you can let it rest at that. You can ask them if it's all right if you follow up with them in a month. I honestly don't say that very often. I just do. Or if I have a free group coming up, I might say, hey, I know you're not ready for the investment part of it. Would you like to join in my free group and learn how to make some healthy choices during your week? I find that people say no, they definitely go onto my free group list, and then they go into my follow-up list for the next month. So you always want to be connecting back to people's goals. So say you have a person who's told you no 4 times, or maybe they just haven't responded to you. Because that happens. Sometimes people just don't want to tell you no, but they know they're not ready, so they just don't write back. And it can be really easy as a coach to say, ugh, they don't want to talk to me, they don't like me. That's not true. It's your job to be persistent. If they told you their health and fitness goals chances are they still have those same health and fitness goals, and chances are they haven't hit them yet. So if you check back in with them the next month, you can say, hey, so-and-so, how's it going? I remember you had some pretty solid health and fitness goals that you were wanting to work toward. How are those going? Just kind of put it out there. That way you're talking about health and fitness, and they might say, oh my gosh, it's going great. Or they might say, you know what, they're not really going anywhere yet. Or they might not write you back, which means you need to follow up with them the next month. Okay? I think I had one girl where maybe I followed up with her like 10 times, and I mean 10 times with her not writing me back. And then she finally went all in with like the most expensive challenge pack. It was a total shocker. But I want you to take that and realize that just because someone doesn't respond to you doesn't mean they don't necessarily want to try this or do this or something eventually, okay? You kind of almost have to you have to use your heart to connect with them and kind of put their needs first. You need to never approach someone like hoping for a sale or expecting a sale or even having the sale in your mind. And then you need to always just be connecting with them, showing them that you care, showing them that you're here for them and you're going to help them no matter what. People see that. If you barge right in with a challenge pack offer right off the bat, chances are they're gonna not talk to you and they're not really gonna come back. So you want to take the time to get to know them and follow up with them. Another thing to keep in mind is that life is crazy busy. So if you write to someone and say they check your message, we all know how Facebook Messenger works. It's black, but then if you look at it, it's no longer black. It no longer stands out to you. So if you're checking your messages, oh, I'm about to read this, but oh, so-and-so, my kid just fell over or they just spilled something. They put their phone down, they go do that. They're probably not going to remember to write you back. So a way to follow up in that case is to say, maybe like a week later, a few days later, hey, so-and-so, I wanted to check back in and make sure that you saw my message. I know life can get crazy. And then ask your question again. Maybe you're inviting them to a free group. Maybe you're inviting them to a challenge group. Or maybe you're just asking something about their life. Maybe you saw them post about something and you wanted to know about it. So don't just let those people drop off. Those are people that you need to keep checking back in with. Okay? Let's see. One thing that you can do is you can go to teamextremeinspiration.wordpress.com and you can go to, there are some scripts on that website. There's a script for follow-ups and there's a script for objections. So please go get those, have them handy, maybe have a notebook that they're in, because at first, this does not come naturally. As you've been coaching for a while and messaging with people for a while, it totally comes naturally. But feel free to rely on those scripts, so that you can make this kind of conversation become second nature. All right, guys, that is day 7. I hope you guys have a great day.